It is February 25th, 1942, and Allied Naval Forces in the Pacific are near their breaking point. The Imperial Japanese Navy has taken control of the Solomons, East Indies, Gibraltar of the East, Singapore, and are threatening Commonwealth forces around the Empire's crown jewel of India. Allied Naval Command, based out of Midway Island, has mounted defense of Australia as IJN forces sail south towards Port Moresby. 15,000 troops also remain trapped in Manila. This last holdout of Allied forces is beginning to falter. Can Allied naval forces stem the tide, or will IJN forces continue to sweep through en route to major victory? Hello, everybody, and welcome to my War on the Sea campaign. This is my first ever YouTube series, so thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are playing, as I said, War on the Sea. We are in the Pacific Theater campaign mod for this game. We are playing as Allied forces out of Midway Island, and already got some stuff set up. So let's take a look at what we have and what the plan is here. So we have 3 task forces. We were given 350 command points, and I was able to get 3 pretty good task forces out of it. Real quick, let's take a look at our main task force, 22, with a USS Wasp as our flagship here. This carrier will hopefully do a lot of damage. That's pretty much the plan, is just to let the Wasp go crazy. So, escorted by 2 Omaha-class light cruisers and 4 Gridley-class destroyers. They are headed south towards Port Moresby. They're going to defend down there. Task Force 17, centered around HMS Renown. This task force has the battleship, a heavy cruiser, light cruiser, and 2 destroyers, and they will be heading towards Wake Island. They're going to soften it up. We're going to try and get rid of this level 3 airfield and take it over with Task Force 71, who is already loaded up. We have supply, troops, a little bit of fuel, everything we need to go counter the forces on Wake Island here. Now, we have a lot of troops trapped over here in Manila. I don't think it's worth going and saving them. So many airfields between here and there. All of these would probably detect us, and 15,000 would be nice, but I didn't have the command points to really get a big enough convoy to go and get them. Our best troop ship can only carry a little over 2,000, so even if I did all of that, we'd have a bunch of troops. But in this mod, supply is also is even more important due to the supply to troop ratio. It goes below 1, I believe you're given a debuff. So that's one thing we have to keep in mind as we try to fight back here. But yeah, I just don't see any situation where we're getting over there and getting enough of these guys out and enough of the supply out to really make a difference. I mean, I could send 3, get 6,000 of them, send 3 of our best supply ships and get maybe 4,000-ish of the supply. But then I'd also have to, that's 7 ships. That's a lot of command points. Plus, I'd have to give them a decent enough escort with all of this potential air that we'd face. So we're just not going to do it. The Japanese main base is here in Truk, 5 port, 5 airfield. That one's going to be a tough nut to crack, but we're not focused on that now. Right now, we're going to break through into the Solomons. We're going to solidify a defense down here, and we are also going to try to get a little bit of a forward base here at Wake. So that is the plan for day 1. Anything happens, you guys will see it. All right. Just a quick little pause. Task Force 17 is approaching Wake Island. It will be dark in about 4 hours. Task Force 22, along with a cap of a couple of Wildcats, is continuing south. Just real quick, want to check. So we are 9 hours out. Hopefully we don't hit this little, I believe this is the radar, before it gets dark. So let's just keep an eye. Wasp is ready. It looks like it should be dark before we get there, yes. Alright, so we're going to slip in under the cover of night. And we are going to shore bombard Wake Island here pretty good, I think. So, Renown doesn't have a whole lot of ammo. Really, neither of our two bigger ships do, but they got the big guns. So, hopefully, I think we can get probably 3 bombards in. And then, yeah, we'll be out of ammo. So that's okay. And, wow, that actually did not do a whole lot. I was expecting a little bit better than that. That was actually not that good, especially with the battleship in the task force. Well, we are going to rush back to Midway and get resupplied. Rush back to Midway, get resupplied with them, and try to get back again to Wake for another bombardment. That will be the plan. Might have Task Force 71 hold off then. We'll see. We'll make sure to keep them out of range there. Anyway, continuing on. Morning of day 1. And here we go. Japanese have been spotted near Milne Bay. Battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, 9 ships total. Let's go ahead. We're going to really don't have good offensive capabilities there. We're going to go ahead and get these Mark 21s up in the sky with torpedoes. And we are going to go check it out. Alright, our bow fighters made contact. Let's see what we got. They are straight ahead. Go ahead and turn already. Let's see what we got down here. Does look like a battleship. Big task force. That's definitely the battleship in the center. Only 7 ships, not as bad as it could be. Looks like maybe a heavy cruiser there in front, maybe a light cruiser. Flanked by a couple destroyers, so I think the obvious course of action here is we're going to go hit that battleship. We're going to manually do the torpedoes ourselves. Let's get lined up here. Good thing about these bow fighters is they're pretty quick. 280 knots. The other set of 3 bow fighters in this that came from this airbase are a lot slower. I think their top speed is like 189. They're really bad. So hopefully these ones can do a pretty good strike. Here, let's go take a look. So yeah, we do have, appears to be a heavy cruiser. We've got the battleship. We want to go weaken that. Light cruiser. Well, nice looking destroyers as well. So good targets would be the heavy cruisers as well in the front, or the light cruiser in the back, but mean, I think ultimately we can deal with those guys whenever we really want to. I think our big threat is going to be the battleship, especially with our carrier coming down. We can mop any of these guys up pretty quickly, I think. But we're going to try and damage this battleship and get this convoy to turn around. Here comes all of the AA fire. We're lined up pretty good here. Max speed. Just have to hope we can get some good torpedo drops here. Just a little bit more. Go ahead and drop them now. We're going to climb and get out of here. Torpedoes look good. Oh no. I may have dropped them too late. Wow. That's all me. Bad torpedo drop. Alright. Let's see if we can get all of these guys out at least. Maybe we can hit them again. As soon as we get out of range here, we'll go ahead and exit the battle. I cannot believe I missed. Those were pretty bad. I doubt we're going to hit number 5 here. Might wait just in case. We're on a good line, but there's no way it doesn't maneuver out of the way. I also cannot see them. There they are. There's the torpedoes up here. You can see their trails. We might hit this little destroyer here with those. Let's keep an eye. Might get a hit here. It might be a little slow. Might also not have that kind of range. I think we're gonna get a hit here. Oh, no way. Wow. Alright. Man, hitting that little destroyer would have been nice. Okay, well, give a dud. We're gonna go ahead and leave. No damage, no aircraft loss. That was a tough. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna RTB. We're gonna go ahead. They're probably about right here. Let's go ahead and mark that, just so we know where they are. And let's scramble. See, these are the Mark 1s. They're not very good. But it's all we got, so range is going to be close. Yeah, range is going to be really close. We're just going to get them going here. How long we got to wait? 0.4 hour. Alright, Milne Bay is ready. I guess the only thing is, though, I don't know if we're going to be able to rediscover them. Okay, there we go. Was it until... Alright, we're going to get these... It's going to cool down. We're going to get these Kitty Hawks up as escort for these fighters. And we're going to go ahead and get these boat fighters back up. I think because it's the same day, these ones are going to be damaged still. I don't remember how that worked. Let's go ahead and we'll just launch them anyway. Doesn't matter. 9 minutes. Yeah, we can maybe get this other set up as well. So, alright, let's make sure we get the Kitty Hawks. They're going to escort the bow fighters. These are going to come in here. Gotta wait. Let's go ahead and also get our lightnings up and get them over here. And we are still way out of range for our carrier, but we will try our best. I don't know why. There we go. Nope. Stay close, please. There we go. Alright. Port Moresby is ready. Just in time. Move the fleet over here. Just gonna make sure these Kitty Hawks are on dogfight at will. They're not very good, I don't think, but maybe we'll see. Our goal here really is just to get another strike in. Yes, 189 for these bow fighters. They're really slow. Going in like that, and we are going to attack from this way this time. Let's go ahead and drop to the deck. See if we can get a good strike. And then get up to speed. We're going to go echelon left for the torpedo drop. Kitty Hawks circling above. Have a circle actually, just in case. Getting too far. Alright. We're going to do the same thing as last time. We're just going to get lined up here. And hopefully I don't mess up the torpedo drops. That would be best case scenario. I'm slowly turning here. I'm waiting for enemy air. We're going to go ahead and drop these guys down as well. Like 200 feet. Alright. Here we go. As fast as we can. Battleship is going 21 knots. They're just now opening up their AA fire. Let's see if we can slip through here again. Oh, why did they turn? Oh my goodness. Oh, that makes me so angry. The bow fighters were set to... Oh, we missed. They were set on dogfight. I don't know why they were on... That's so frustrating. And we missed. So we got... like 4 Japanese zeros. Alright, well, we're going to try to go and get these guys as well. We did lose a bow fighter, and for some reason these ones are trying to dogfight. Get out, please. Kitty Hawks do their job. Alright, so this is going to get really tricky. Looks like we might hit number 4. No, he's going too fast. Dang. Man, I cannot believe those were... I don't know why they were set to dogfight. That's just... Yeah, and now we're probably going to end up losing all 3 of them, unfortunately. Which really would sting. Trying to keep all of our planes down here alive. We don't have a whole lot of supply. And now with this battleship turning, it's going to get really tricky to line up a good torpedo run. Number 7 might be the better target now, I think. It's turning to show us its side here. That battleship, we're just at a bad angle, and we're going to have to fly into that dogfight and get a good one. So we're gonna go for number 7 here and try and just get some hits. Also, this is it's less defended right here. This part of the convoy. Down. Get out of here. That plane hit the cruiser. Plane crashed. Those all look good. 1 torpedo hit. 2. All 3 fish hit, as well as one of the planes that crashed. Unfortunately, all 3 Beaufighters do go down, but the ship has sustained massive damage. Looks like 1 Beaufighter might get out of here. Is being tailed. That 0 is not going faster, so that is good. It's good that we also pulled 0 away, because now it's a 3-on-3 back here. Kitty Hawk trying to get some hits, not doing a good job. Oh man. Let's see, does this one have a good lineup? No. Oh, nice shot. Well, there's 1. 1-0 down. This one might have us though. 1-0 down. I don't know where they're all at. There's 1 over here. 0 down. I wonder if we took another 1 down before. Let's go ahead and look at number 7 here. Fire has erupted all across the ship, interior and on deck, with a heavy list to starboard, as well as taking water here in the stern as well. All 3 of those torpedo hits were pretty good. Lost a Kitty Hawk, unfortunately. 2-on-1 though. We should, hopefully. I know the air combat's really weird in this game sometimes. So we might get a good shot here. Got both on at 6. Go get them. Come on. And they both like overshoot. Number 7 still burning. Pretty good. Looks like our Beaufighter is going to get out of here. That 0 is really trying to catch this torpedo bomber, but I don't think it's gonna happen. See the smoke and fire over on the horizon. Still on fire all over the place. Let's see if we can get like a shot off there. Let's take this long way around. Might get some head on here. Nope. Thought they were going to go head on. Unfortunately, the fires on ship number 7 here have been stopped. Good thing is, the ship is probably pretty useless in a battle right now. And if none of these guys end up shooting each other down here soon, I think we're just gonna exit because I haven't seen or heard any of these 3 planes fire a shot in, I don't know, the last 5 minutes. So, which is looking that way. Pretty much everything's over. Number 7 is finished burning. Really good damage. 3 torpedo hits. 1 crashed plane, unfortunately. And we did lose a lot of planes for not getting a kill, which is unfortunate. But the Beaufighters did something stupid that I was not expecting, and I think that's why we lost one of the good ones, and then the other good one got shot down in the dogfighting instead of just leaving. This is one of the good ones. It did escape, and then the 3 bad ones, the 3 of the Mark 1s, all got shot down. Oh, okay. We've got something here. The 0 is smoking. Maybe an oil leak? Or just a smoking engine? I don't know. But the 0 outturns us so... like, it's not even close. These poor Kitty Hawks cannot keep up. I don't know how we've won this dogfight so far, but... oh. That's really helpful. A collision. Oh, and these two... these two also collided. Oh, man. That's, does this guy have... no. These two also collided. Let's see, that one's listing a little bit. Number 7 is pretty slow. I don't know if these guys actually took damage. I do have enemy collisions on. Obviously, I don't want the AI to collide like this, but I wanted it on for when I launched my torpedoes and they, try to evade into each other on accident, but not for like this. I mean, they're just dumb, and it looks like they might both T-bone this guy. Oh my goodness! All while we wait for this dogfight up here to finish. Oh, they may have made it. Although now these two are going to hit each other. Oh, for sure. Yep. Boom. Oh, man. These guys got out pretty unscathed. I don't know how that happened, but... now just don't hit the... we should leave before they hit the battleship. Let's just go ahead and get out. The 0 is running away. It's faster. Alright, so after action reports, I cannot believe these destroyers have heavy. We didn't touch them. They collided, but number 7, moderate damage, moderate flooding. We did lose 6 aircraft out of the 9 we sent up, unfortunately. But we did good damage, whether it was us or themselves. We did good damage, and we'll take it. The P-38s are still en route. They are carrying some semi-armor piercing bombs, which might do some good damage to some of the smaller ships. And we also have some Mark 1 Beauforts en route with torpedoes. No new air out of Milne Bay. We don't have anything here anymore. Yeah, and these guys aren't going to do enough to warrant putting them up. We're going to save those for air defense as well as our air cobras that we have here. We're going to save them for defense. All right. Well, that will do it for episode 1 of our War on the Sea campaign. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And yeah, my name's Belisarius. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.